There's a glare on the screen. It's not too bad, but maybe I turn the lights off. I watched that. Yaúŋ. Welcome to Lakota language class for 21st century. The first 10 minutes is going to be for the kids, and then after that we'll get into language class for the adults. Wana mie Alex Fire Thunder emáčiyapi. Ash Lakshi chaje mayatapi oyaki hipolo. You can call me Lakshi. Does anyone know what Lakshi means?
Boy. Boy?
Not boy.
Alex?
No. Lakshi is a Lakota word that means yes?
Uncle.
Uncle. Okay, so in Lakota, the most important thing, the most effective way you can show respect to somebody is addressing them by a kinship term, which is a family term, a relative term. So you can call me Lakshi. I will refer to you guys as Tóške and Tóžan. I won't see you very often. I'll see you for only 15 minutes on every Monday. But it's good to have you guys here in my classroom. Yaúŋ. So real quick, I'm going to introduce myself so you know a little bit about myself. It's going to be all in Lakota, so you have to pay very close attention. You might not understand every single word that I say, but you can look at the pictures and you can look at my body language and try to figure it out. So let me Alex Fire Thunder emáčiyapi. Ash Lakshi na ish Lakshi Alex chaje mayatapi oyaki hipolo. New York ekta matumpi. Hechia New York. Hechia Imapuze. Hechia Imapuze. Ash wana kyle el wathí. Lakolia prejuta chaka eapi. Prejuta chaka el wathí elo. Mitiwa heki shkokpa enítaŋhaŋ na ish. Wachichu ea Yellow Bear Canyon eapi. Who knows where that is? You guys know where that is?
Near Martin?
Yeah, it's on the way to Martin. When you go to Martin, before you get to Allen, you start going down a little valley, a canyon. You see lots of chong, lots of trees. That's shkokpa, shkokpa. That's where my mitiwa is from there. Yes?
On November, on Mondays, sometimes I won't be here, and sometimes I have wrestling practice.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes I might do here, or might be here, then do wrestling practice.
Okay, well, whenever you're here, you're going to learn Lakota, okay?
Okay.
All right. Malakota. Oglala Oyáte emátaŋhaŋ. Mitiwahe inawayeki Debbie Fire Thunder echiyapi. Atewayeki Bram Lobe echiyapi. Inawayeki echiyatanhaŋ unchiwayeki Pansy Fire Thunder echiyapi. Naha inawayeki echiyatanhaŋ tonkashlawayeki Ruben Fire Thunder echiyapi. Atewayeki echiyatanhaŋ unchiwayeki Rima Lobe echiyapi. Na tonkashlawayeki Eric Lobe echiyapi. Mitawichuki Camille Sign echiyapi. Wakalapi lila washtewalake. Wakalapi lila washtewalake. Naha chagahoton washkate. Naha preji wachiwichasha hemachayelo. Shalemie Alex Fire Thunder emáčiyapi. We're gonna learn some vocabulary words here. Iyuha eapo. We chinchala. Iyuha eapo. We chinchala.
Girl.
We chinchala. Okay. Ho tanka eapo. We chinchala. Mashte. Hokshila. Hokshila. We chinchala. Hokshila. We chinchala. Hokshila. Alex emáčiyapi. Homakshila. Homakshila. Nish, Táku eníčiyapi hai. Táku eníčiyapi. Alex emáčiyapi. Táku eníčiyapi hai. Nia, Táku eníčiyapi hai. Hotanka eayo. Nish, Táku eníčiyapi hai. Táku? Stevie eníčiyapi. Oshte. Stevie eníčiyapi. Honik shila na ishwi nichin chala hai. Mie ho mak shila. We machin chala eayo. We machin chala. Okay? If you are a we chinchala eapo, we machin chala. If you are a hokshila, honik shila hechi, ho mak shila eapo. Okay, all the hokshila, ho mak shila. All the we chinchala, we machin chala. Okay, Wana, I want you to look to somebody next to you. Everybody, this is everybody on the screen too. Look to somebody next to you and ask them, Táku eníčiyapi hai. Táku eníčiyapi hai. One more time. And then one at a time, answer the other person. Don't speak at the same time. Ask one person, Táku eníčiyapi hai, and then the other person, tell the other person, Alex emáčiyapi. Except your name's not Alex, so what are you gonna say? Like Stevie said, Stevie emáčiyapi. What are you gonna say? Táku eníčiyapi hai. Hasten emáčiyapi. Watch this. So you're gonna say your name and then emáčiyapi. So one more time, everyone ask that. One at a time. Ask one person, Táku eníčiyapi hai, and then the other person has to answer back. Why not? Go ahead.
No, you're supposed to say that word. I'm supposed to say
Oh, huh. Watch this. Did everybody do it?
Yeah.
Oh, huh. Okay, now we're running out of time already, but real quick, I want everybody to say your name and then say emáčiyapi, and then either if you're a hokshila, say homakshila, and if you're a wichinchala, say we machinchala. Wana. All at the same time. Go ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it too. Alex emáčiyapi, homakshila. Homakshila. And so next week we'll learn some more. We'll add on to that stuff. Okay. Oha, Pilamayapolo. Thank you for coming. Again, Táku emáčiyapi. What's my name? Alex. And what can you call me?
Uncle.
Uncle. How do you say it in Lakota? No, that's a boy. Lekshi. Iyuhayapo. Lekshi. Lekshi. Oha, watch that. Pilamayapolo. Doksha Monday kiha wachiankapi. Hello.
How do you say hi?
Okay, Lushta.
I'll see you Monday.
Doksha. Okay, and we're gonna, for the viewers on here, we're gonna start our adult class here in a couple minutes once these guys head out.
Who's that?
We have, how many viewers do we have? 14. Okay, dopa.
We're making a YouTube video.
Yeah. Okay, Doksha, you guys. Next Monday, Kiha.
I know how to say hi in a different language.
What language is that? Chinese? Japanese? You don't know?
See you later. I'll say their name, but
PC 500? Oh, who's your dad? Your mom too? Nice down? Okay. Yeah, we're relatives. Nice to meet you, Tóške.
Oh, yeah, go behind this Betty. No problem.
Doksha.
I go from high school to third grade.
I know. Yeah, we're live and we got 15 viewers. We're gonna be getting started here when more adults show up, if any adults show up. Otherwise, I'll just be doing a lesson for the viewers.
Ready for the big kids?
Yeah. Timahiwo. Timahiwo.
It was a little bit dark.
A little dark?
Yeah.
With the lights on, there was a glare on the screen. That was my only
Oh,
concern.
okay.
How's it look on the seat? I can see a glare on my screen, but
Okay.
There's a little bit right in the center.
I don't know how to fix that or change that.
Do you turn this one on? People ever? Never got that
Just
to you.
this one.
There we
I
go.
haven't heard back from him either.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna go start cooking. I'll be in the office. I'm gonna be by the front door. So.
Oh, huh. Should we wait a couple of minutes to see if anyone else shows up?
I think Lisa was gonna come and then she had to go take a phone call, so.
If you could do a sign-in sheet too.
Okay.
And if anyone's online, put their name down so that they can put it down. for them.
We have 19 viewers right now. I know. Let's see. Sign-in sheet. We're doing a sign-in sheet, so if you guys are viewing on YouTube live, if you could go ahead and comment your name, maybe where you live, where you're from, where you're watching from, and we'll document that. So appreciate everybody signing in and watching us. Stick with us here. We're about to get started. Oh, that's a sign-in sheet. Oh man, we dwindled down to 17. Oh, that was you?
I was watching.
You're live, so you're live in person. You don't need to be live. Are you live?
No. I was going to, but it's not here.
I'm just seeing how it looks.
Anybody else know if anyone else is coming for sure? No? It's first week, so we barely got the word out. On Friday, we barely got the word out, and then today on social media. This is my first time live streaming lessons, so a little bit nervous to be honest, but rule number 1 is don't tell your students you're nervous. So I already broke that rule.
That's a good idea.
And we got a small class, so we're gonna get through our lessons pretty quick, I think. I wish the people that were streaming could be here in person. Sign in.
I always do better in person than I do in online classes. Mhm, yeah. I took an online with the class. I did a couple of probably.
Okay, now we're down to 16. We better get started before we lose everybody.
What are they doing?
Oh, huh. Uh-oh. When you watch on live, is the screen's backwards? It's not?
It's fine.
Okay. So you can read that?
Okay.
Double check real quick, because when I look at my screen here, it's really the reflection.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, I see the comments now. I didn't get the chance to read those. Cool. Yes, this is a beginner's class. All right. So this is a slide I made for my students at the beginning of the year, but I'm just going to use it again. So, yaúŋ, welcome. Le Lakota Owan Uspe, Lakota language classroom. Wana Omigla Kinkitalo. Let me Alex Fire Thunder emáčiyapi. You guys don't have to call me Lekshi. I have my students call me Lekshi. We'll go over kinship terms and we'll develop how we'll address each other. So I have my students call me Lekshi, which means uncle. New York ekta matumpi na hechia emáčiyapi. Matumpi na emáčiyapi. Ashwana kaya el wathí. Lakolia kaya kejuta chaka eapi. Kejuta chaka. Chahe kejuta chaka el wathí. Mitiwa heki shkokba etáŋhaŋ. In between Kyle and Allen and Shkokba. Washichu Yellow Bear Canyon eapi. Makhúže ki he lila o mashte. Lakota oglala Oyáte emátaŋhaŋ. Mitiwa he. Inawayeki Debbie Fire Thunder eníčiyapi. Atewayeki Bram Lobe eníčiyapi. Inawayeki enítaŋhaŋ. Unchiwayeki Pansy Fire Thunder eníčiyapi. Na Tongashlawayeki Ruben Fire Thunder eníčiyapi. Atewayeki enítaŋhaŋ. Unchiwayeki Rima Lobe eníčiyapi. Na Tongashlawayeki Eric Lobe eníčiyapi. Nahanaku mitkawichu. Mitkawichuki Mitkawichu Camille Sign eníčiyapi. Mie wakamapi lila washte walake. Na chanka hoton washkate. Preji wachiwi chasha hemachailo. So that's a little bit about myself. And I made a slide as an introduction to show my students who I am as an introduction, and also I put it on Lakota so that you could see ways that you can understand language that you've never heard before, but still make sense of things. And that's how a lot of our lessons are going to go. So there's a lot of scaffolding, and there's a lot of images and props and hints and clues to understanding, and so that way we can avoid a lot of translating. Because when we translate, we turn off our brain. We just want to hear the English, and then we forget what we heard in Lakota. And then and it also creates an extra step in your brain to want to translate things and think about what it is in English, rather than just seeing the image of what it is or thinking of what it is and automatically thinking the Lakota word for it. So that's the methodology and the techniques that we're going to be doing. So with that, this is going to be hard. Like I said, I've never done this with live stream before. And I don't know if everybody in here is okay with being on the live feed or not. You're good with that? Auntie, are you good with that?
No.
No? Oh my. Okay, so I'll keep the camera facing this way probably, since people aren't comfortable. Not everybody's comfortable. And so it'll be facing this way, so it's gonna be tough for those viewers. But I'll try to keep everybody involved in what's going on and what we're talking about. And I'll probably be doing more translating than I usually would for the viewers, because they're not here for some of the context. So to start out with, Alex emáčiyapi. Alex emáčiyapi. Alex emáčiyapi. Táku eníčiyapi hai. Šte. Níž, táku eníčiyapi hai. Táku eníčiyapi hai.
Barbara, eníčiyapi.
Emáčiyapi.
Emáčiyapi.
Šte. Alex emáčiyapi.
Alejandro Iyómakiphi.
Misha Alejandro emáčiyapi. Alex emáčiyapi. Chahe. Let's see, where do we go from there? I'm going to assume that we all know what we're talking about here. So we're going to move on and we'll talk about it all later in English. So, Lakota Alex emáčiyapi. Kyle el wathí. Kyle el wathí. Tuktél yaúŋ hai.
Kyle Iyómakiphi.
Šte. Tuktél yaúŋ hai.
Kyle L. Wathí.
Tuktél yaúŋ hai.
Kyle Wathí na Erie, Pennsylvania.
Doksha we'll talk about.
Okay.
Kyle el wathí.
Kyle Wathí.
Šte. Níž tuktél yaúŋ hai.
Kyle
El
L.
wathí.
Wathí.
Šte. Okay, now, who can ask me what my name is in Lakota? Táku
Emáčiyapi.
Táku eníčiyapi.
Eníčiyapi.
He.
He.
Táku eníčiyapi.
Eníčiyapi.
Vašte. Alex emáčiyapi. Ona nie.
Táku Iyómakiphi.
Eníčiyapi.
Eníčiyapi.
Vašte. Alex emáčiyapi.
I asked you who you were?
Yeah.
Táku eníčiyapi.
Alex emáčiyapi. Ona emájuchajo.
Táku eníčiyapi.
Alex emáčiyapi. And then the response to that, when someone asks you your name, in English, what's usually the response we would say? If I said, hey, what's your name? Would you just tell me your name and then that's it? My name is Alejandro. And then would you have any interest in knowing my name? How about you? What's yours? All right. Okay. So we're going to say nanish. Yuha eapo. Nanish. Nanish. Okay. So now I want you to ask each other. Ikichi yuhapo.
You can't just say niche.
You can say niche. Niche is fine. Nanish or niche, either one. So wana ikichi yuhapo. Táku eníčiyapi hai. Blank emáčiyapi. Níž. Táku eníčiyapi. Ona.
Eníčiyapi. Nanish.
Other way around. Alex emáčiyapi. Táku eníčiyapi hai.
Eníčiyapi. Barbara, eníčiyapi.
Emáčiyapi.
Emáčiyapi. Nanish.
Alex emáčiyapi. Táku eníčiyapi hai. Alejandro emáčiyapi. Alex emáčiyapi. Táku eníčiyapi hai.
Jimena emáčiyapi.
Nanish.
Nanish.
Alex emáčiyapi. Lowáčhiŋ. Yaúŋ. So we're talking. What are we talking about, guys? What do we say when we say Táku eníčiyapi hai?
What's your name?
What is your name? That's right. I'll pull this up here. You see the whiteboard here? So we're asking Táku eníčiyapi. Táku eníčiyapi he. Or the men, you can say Táku eníčiyapi huo. Táku eníčiyapi huo. So we only have one male in here. You want to go ahead and try to say that with the huo at the end. Táku eníčiyapi huo.
Táku eníčiyapi huo.
Watch that. Okay, so he and huo marks a question. So any question that you ever hear in Lakota is going to end with he or huo. And if it doesn't end with he or huo, it's most likely going to be just a statement or a command telling somebody to do something. But if someone's asking something, they're going to end with he or huo. And we'll learn the other endings later, but for now, we'll worry about that. I've grown up hearing both male and female speakers and questions with he, but some Lakota teachers and some Lakota speakers will tell you that men never say he. So that's kind of up to your discretion. But you will never hear a female speaker end their question with huo. You'll only ever hear that from males. My understanding is that males use huo in a formal setting. So if you're giving a talk or a speech or talking amongst, important people or maybe even visiting with an elder or something like that, you'll use that. So formal settings, you'll use things like that. Then let's see. I forgot to print something that I wanted us to do, but it'll be okay, I think.
We all know that feeling.
Okay, then we also talked about Tuktél, yathí. What does that mean? Tuktél, yathí.
Where do you live?
Where do you live? Right. Where do you live? Tuktél, yathí. So again, Alejandro, how would you ask that? Tuktél, yathí huo. Watch that. Tuktél, yathí huo. So now let's try it again. First, Tokahea Táku eníčiyapi he. Nice. Táku eníčiyapi huo. Answer the question. Na nish, or just nish. Then you can Tuktél yathí he. Nice. Tuktél yathí huo. So we'll now get into pairs. Maybe ask two different people in the classroom. Num yashkapo.
Oh, you're moving around.
Why not? Yeah, get up, move around.
Okay.
All right.
Yaúŋ. Where do you live? Right? Tuktél yaúŋ. Chaŋkúvaské was niche.
Oh, yeah.
Niche.
Nish Tuktél yathí.
Oh no. Chaŋkúvaské, that's the name of my street. So I didn't tell you, Kyle. Because I live in the country.
Okay, so we've all established that we all live in Kyle, right? So Kyle el wathí is going to be everybody's response. Kyle el wathí.
So you just can't say niche.
You can. Oyáte.
Oh, okay.
Niche.
You could just say niche.
Yaúŋ.
No, that's what we said, niche. Because it's just, you're just reversing it when you say niche.
How about you?
Saying it, yeah.
Adding not in there just adds an extra and in there. And how about you? Or if you just say niche, it's just how about you? It means the same thing. It's just an extra word. You don't need to have it on there.
What was the L for?
L is at. Okay, so let's get two people to demonstrate this conversation that we've started to have. And I'm gonna ask you right now, for now, wichazo na woapi mahel egnakapo. Put them away for now and just try to focus on speaking and listening. And those are our first steps. And nagopta na wogolaka. And then doksha owa egnakayo. Two people to volunteer. Where we have so few people, go ahead. We can do it one by one. Wana, nie.
Táku eníčiyapi ho.
Barbara emáčiyapi. Manish?
Alejandro emáčiyapi.
And then Tuktél etihe.
Kyle yaúŋ.
El wathí.
Kyle el wathí.
Kyle el wathí.
Manish.
Kyle wathí.
Oha, washtelo. Nape uchakupo. Oha, wana nie. Nie. Go ahead, Auntie, you started off.
Last year. God, eníčiyapi.
Jimena emáčiyapi. Manish? Táku eníčiyapi.
Tuktél tea.
Tukté yathí.
Kyle wathí. Nish? Tuktél yathí.
Washte, nape uchakupo. Oha. Mikawichu. Táku eníčiyapi. Alex emáčiyapi. Tuktél yathí. Misha prejuta chaka el wathí.
Oh, wathí.
Oha, we have a couple more. Awesome. Washte. Dayaya hipolo. Come on in. Timahiupo. Start clapping. We're used to clapping for each other after have a conversation in Lakota. Clap when they arrive. Get a standing ovation on your arrival.
No clap for me.
Lowáčhiŋ. Alex emáčiyapi.
Rian emáčiyapi.
Nish. Táku eníčiyapi. Washte. So all you've missed so far, it sounds like you guys are somewhat familiar with that already.
We were listening to you.
Oh, was you? All right, cool. Awesome. All right, so we covered emáčiyapi and el wathí. Emáčiyapi and el wathí. Where's that at? Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Oyáte Shakoin. Oyáte Shakoin, or the 7 council fires of the so-called Sioux Nation. And I hope that everybody in here is aware that we don't refer to ourselves as the Sioux. We are Lakota, Lakotapi. And other tribes that are part of the Oyáte Shakoin that Wachichu people refer to Sioux have their own identities as well. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let Oyáte Shakoin. Ihangtuan. Iuhaeapo. Ihangtuan. Ihangtuan. The Ihangtuan live nowadays, present day, live in like Fort Randall, Yankton, Lake Andes, and then also in some of the Dakota reses up in Canada, I believe in Spirit Lake and Fort Peck, Montana. Oh, and also in Standing Rock in Cannonball. Iyómakiphi, Dakota. Sisituan. Iyómakiphi, Sisituan. And the Sisituan mainly live in Sisseton Wahpeton Reservation, Lake Traverse, and also in various reservations in Canada. Also Wahbekute. Wahbekute. Bede Wakatua. Bede Wakatua. Wahbetuan. Tituan. That's us, the Lakota. Ihanktuana. So these are very similar people, and they live on similar reservations, and it means, as you can see, it means the end of the camp. So when we would camp, these would all be circles of teepees as well, long time ago, and there would always be a doorway, a tiopa, and that tiopa would always be in the eastern direction. So all of our tiopa, except for sweat lodges, always face east, and that's the tiopa. And directly across from the tiopa is the chatgu. And the chatgu is your seat of honor. And that exists in any circle. Every circle has a tiopa and a chatgu and a chokata in the center. The chatgu is the place of honor. So the Wakatua were the ones that sat in the place of honor. I think they're the oldest, is what they say. The stories say they're the oldest of all of these bands of Oceti Shak. So they have the seat of honor. Even in a teepee, the chief or a guest or somebody would sit directly across from the door. Chatkuta Iyotake. Naha, in a sweat lodge, in a healing ceremony, the person getting healed, they'll sit Chatkuta Iyotake. Or the person going on Hablacha will sit there. At Sundance, directly across from the Tiopa, that's where the Sundancers rest in the shade. So you'll see that Chatkuta. And they say, I've heard from the teachings of Siebert Young Bear Sr. said that he defined as the place directly across, or not directly across, the seat furthest away from the doorway in a cabin. So that mindset followed when our people stopped living in teepees and started living in cabins. They still had that chatgu. And I think that's really cool. And that's a good example of what we need to do by carrying on our values, but also moving on into the future and living as Lakotas in the modern day. Just to be Lakota doesn't mean we have to go back to living in teepees and hunting buffalo. But we have to carry on our values and remember who we are and our language. So yeah, those are the 7 council fires. And there's a lot of different people's ideas and concepts about the dialects. A lot of people like to talk about Lakota, Dakota, and Nakota. From my understanding, this is what I've gathered from my travels and from my visits with elders and my scholarly studies. These are the Oceti Shakóin dialects. The Nakota dialect is actually Stony or Assiniboine, who are also relatives in a very similar language, but they're not part of the bands that we talked about just now. They're up in Canada and parts of Montana, and some people say they're enemies, but I think it was more fluid than that. I don't think that it was strictly enemies or strictly allies. I think there were bands that would where people would intermarry and things like that. And so there were different times. Sometimes it would be an enemy and sometimes they'd be allies. And so people like to say, oh, they're not part of the Oceti Shakóin. Oh, they were our enemies. They left the Oceti Shakóin back in the 1600s, the Assiniboine and the Stony. And they speak the Nakota dialect. So here's just a couple of examples of the same sentence in the 4 dialects that come in Oceti Shakóin. And again, these are just what I've gathered in my travels and my learning. And these are all like fluid. So it's not definite, it's not concrete. Just like anything in Lakota culture, everything's fluid and it depends on who you ask. And there's no set rules. And that's a lot of people have a hard time grasping that. But here's some examples of the differences. So Lakoyapi. We chinchila na hokshila Lakolyapi woglakapi. And that means the boys and girls speak Lakota. Ihang twa and ihang tuana lechel eapi. We chinchana ga hokshina da konyapi wogdakapi. Wakpetua na sisitwa oyate kil leapi. Lechel leapi. We chiana ga hokshina da kotyapi wohedakapi. Now wakpe kute na bede wakhantua. Lechel woglakapi. We chiana ga hokshida da kotyapi wohedakapi. See, these are kind of similar. There's a couple similarities here, and there's even more similarities here. And it makes sense too, because if you look at a map, you'll see that these guys are the most eastward. This is a little more west, and then of course us, the prairie dwellers, all the way in the west. Okay, and then since we're in Lakota country, I'm gonna break it down. So within the Tituan, the Lakota, there are another additional 7 bands of Lakota. So we have the Sichanghu. Yuha Eapo, Sichanghu. Sichanghu. Obviously from Rosebud and Lower Blue. Oglala. That's us. Oglala. Humpapa. Oohenumpa. Minikoju. Idazipcho. Sihasapa. Okay, and there's their respective reservations where they're from. And obviously these are really fluid too. Almost any Oglala, if you look in their ancestry, you'll find relatives or ancestors that maybe came from Cheyenne River, or came from Standing Rock, came from Minikonju, or Itazipcho, or even Dakota. There's some Dakota families that came to Pine Ridge a long time ago or married in. So I don't think there's anybody that's 100% just Oglala or 100% just Sichanghu. So it's silly when people get into those kind of pride-based arguments. Hocha, Mie, Oglala, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ. Oglala, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ. Hope people can see that. Oglala, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ. Nish, Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ. Oglala, Oyáte. Nish, Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Oglala, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ.
Vašte. Nish, Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Oglala, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ.
Nish, Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Eries, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ.
Erie, Pennsylvania. Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ. Vašte. Nie, Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ. Mexico? Mayan? Aztec? You could say Aztec Oyáte. There's a Lakota word for Mexican, but it could be derogatory if you translate it. But we all use it. I'm part Spayola myself, so we could say that. Spayola Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ. Mija. Hanke ma how do you say that? Hanke ma Spayola. Hanke ma Spayola. I'm part Spayola. Na hanke ma Lakota. Nish, Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Bolivia, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ.
Wana. Tua Imayuhayo. Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ. Imayuhayo. Tua ke. Oglala, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ. Tua ko. Imayuhayo. Ask me where what nation am I from?
Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Oglala, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ. Yeah. Imayuhayo.
Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Oglala, Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ. Hocha wana ikichi yuhabo. Vašte? Num. Ask 2 people. You can get up, walk around if you want.
Tukté. Oyáte,
Enítaŋhaŋ hai.
enítaŋhaŋ. Tukté, oyáte, Olivia, oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ. Ish, Tukté, oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ. Iris, oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ. Iris, oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ.
Oh, işte. I was gonna do this earlier, but I was gonna do that before this. But did you guys bring notebooks and stuff to do notes or no? One did. We're supposed to have notebooks to provide you with, but Misty didn't bring them. But I actually have some. Where are they? That's the question. Okay, there. Okay, before we get our notebooks out, before we do writing, let's try to have this conversation. Wana. Táku eníčiyapi hai. Tuktél yathí hai. Tukté Oyáte enítaŋhaŋ hai. Can we do that? Okay, try to do it without your notes.
Not looking.
Okay? Yeah, try to challenge yourself, push yourself. Táku eníčiyapi hai. Tuktél yathí hai. Tukté Oyáte enítaŋhaŋ hai. Anyone want to model it first? You two, try it out.
I'll go first.
Táku eníčiyapi.
I'm Dana emáčiyapi.
Yeah. Kyle wathí. Manish. Tuktél yathí hai. And Tukté oyáte enítaŋhaŋ hai.
Oglala Oyáte.
How do you say that word? Enítaŋhaŋ?
Tukté Oyáte enítaŋhaŋ. Oglala Oyáte emátaŋhaŋ.
Oh, okay.
Understand? All right, now everybody go ahead. Try it out.
Ran emáčiyapi. Manish. Táku eníčiyapi.
Pečeky. Až Julie skačnil.
Tukté oyáte enítaŋhaŋ. Tuktél yathí.
Could someone on the live feed let me know if you can read my marker board in the comments? I can share my PowerPoints. Yes, I can. Barely. Not sure how to fix that, but because I just have to listen carefully.
Huh?
It's dim.
The orange is hard to see. The darker the marker works better.
Alright.
You need my marker?
I think I need just different colors. I got dark blue one here. Bear with me, guys. This is our first run. It'll get better next week.
So,
Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ. What's the English for emátaŋhaŋ?
I am from.
Tuktél, wathí. How do we say me too?
Misha.
Misha.
Misha or Misha. Misha.
Tukté, and Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Tukté.
Tukté,
Tukté.
Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Emátaŋhaŋ. That better?
Oyáte, emátaŋhaŋ.
Okay. How are you guys feeling about this so far? Okay. We're having a conversation already. First day. So I'm impressed already by you guys. Okay, so here are our districts here on Pine Ridge. So those of you who are viewing from other places, you can keep this in mind for when you come to visit. For those of us that live here, this is how we can talk about where we live in Lakota. So these are all Oyáte. Oyáte is a community or a district or a town or a place. It's just Oyáte just means a place. It can be anything. I've heard Oyáte mean referring to a room before. So Oyáte can refer to any kind of place or an entire reservation. Sometimes is Oyáte. For like Rosebud, they call it Sichanghu Oyáte. So here too, Oglala Lakota Oyáte, Oglala Oyáte, Oglala Oyáte, or wathí ahaha Oyáte. That's Pine Ridge Reservation, the entire reservation. So here are the districts. Wambli Hochpi. Iyohayapo. Wambli Hochpi. Pajola Oyáte. Or some people say Pajola or Toanhe, which is the town of Martin. Wagmiza Wakpala Oyáte. Prejuta Chaka Oyáte. Lechia Lel. Prejuta Chaka Oyáte. Chayamie. Prejuta Chaka el wathí. Nie, nish ab. Prejuta Chaka el yatípi. Mashte? Iyohayapo. Prejuta Chaka el wathí. Okay, so from now on, we'll say that instead of Kyle. Kahi sinte Oyáte. Chankbe opi Oyáte. Makasa Oyáte. Lately, they've suddenly changed this in the last few years, and they don't call it this anymore. They call it Oglala. There's always been the community Oglala, but the district I've always was taught was White Clay District, but now they're calling it Oglala District. So I don't know when that happened or why. Wakbamani Oyáte. Okay, and hopefully people are familiar with the geography of the reservation and you're able to decipher where these are. Yeah, go ahead and take your pictures if you want. You can study these later. I can also make these slides available. Somebody asked in the comments too if my PowerPoint would be accessible, and I will put it up. I think I'll put it up on the Oyáte page. So www.oyáte.com if you guys are familiar with that. Oha. Okay, so now we can talk about what these mean in English. I think we already have a little bit. I usually try to stay even less in English than we just did. I spoke a lot and had English spoken a lot more than I usually do. But now's the time where you can write down your notes. And I got notebooks for those of you who don't have any. Yaúŋ, welcome.
Should we clap for him too?
Yeah.
Hey.
Clap when they came in, so clap for you. Yaúŋ, hello. Got notebooks for you guys as well. And they said people that come to 3 consecutive classes, you'll be provided with a free LLC textbook to encourage you to keep coming. Right. Right. Unprepared. Wow.
So we're writing this down, what you just wrote on the board?
Yeah, write down what's on the board here. These are our 3 questions and yeah, not the whiteboard. So Táku eníčiyapi, Táku eníčiyapi huo. What's it mean? What is your name? So then your response is going to be blank. Emáčiyapi. My name is. Tuktél yathí. What are we talking about when we ask that? Tuktél yathí. Where do you live? And for males, you'll say huo, or you can say huo, and your answer will be blank. Wathí. That could be anywhere. Wambli hochbi. Wathí. I live in Wambli. Or you can say Chicago. Wathí. I live in Chicago. You could say anything, anywhere. And then Tukté Oyáte enítaŋhaŋ or enítaŋhaŋ huo. What are we talking about when we ask that? Who are your people? Yes. What nation do you come from? What nation are you from? What people are you from? I guess actually technically literally translates to which. Tukté is which. So which Oyáte, which nation are you from? The most literal translation I can come up with in English. And then your response will be whatever the nation is, Oyáte emátaŋhaŋ. There are Lakota names for other tribes and other nations. We have words for Germans, Iyómakšiče. We have words for Mexicans, Payola. So there's different things that you can learn about that we can get into further in your learning journey.
Do you use Payola for any Spanish speakers?
I think a lot of our
It's reserved to Mexicans.
I think a lot of the older speakers probably would. They would probably refer to Payola as any Spanish-speaking people. Okay, so now let's test our. Are people still writing? Cool. Oy boy. All right, we got 16 people still with us on the live stream. That's cool. Pilamaya polo mitakyapi for hanging in there with us. I know it's harder not being able to be here with us, but we're happy you're logged on, signed on. Okay, so we're having this conversation. And now we're going to test our listening and memory skills here. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Real quick, speed round. Táku eníčiyapi ha.
Rian emáčiyapi.
Táku eníčiyapi ha.
Tyson, Mačháŋzeke.
Táku eníčiyapi ha.
Alejandro, eníčiyapi.
Táku eníčiyapi ha.
Barbara emáčiyapi.
Táku eníčiyapi ha. Emáčiyapi. Táku eníčiyapi ha.
Warren, emáčiyapi.
Okay, so we're new student, Warren Echiapi. Iyomakiphi, Warren Echiapi.
Warren
Warren
eníčiyapi.
Warren Echiapi. Táku eníčiyapi ha.
Jimena emáčiyapi.
Wow. Hocha wana. Dua kiksuya hai. Táku echiapi hai. Táku echiapi hai.
Ray something.
Rian.
Ran echiapi. Ha, Iyomakiphi, Ran echiapi.
Emáčiyapi.
Wichasha kile Táku echiapi hai.
Tyson.
Tyson.
Ha, Iyomakiphi, Tyson echiapi.
Tyson
eníčiyapi.
Wichasha kile Táku echiapi hai.
Alejandro.
Ah, Alejandro Echiapi. Mia kile Táku echiapi hai.
Barbara eníčiyapi.
Stay, Barbara Echiapi. Mia kile Táku echiapi hai.
Dana eníčiyapi.
Ah, Dana Echiapi. Wichasha kile Táku echiapi hai.
Warren eníčiyapi.
Ah, Warren Echiapi. Mia kile Táku echiapi hai.
Jimena emáčiyapi.
Mana Echiapi, washte. Na mie Táku emáčiapi hai.
Alex. Eníčiyapi.
Washte, Lilo, washte. Alex eníčiyapi. Okay, so we did two things just now. Everybody got this? I just introduced two new things to our repertoire, our vocabulary. Hey, I should have left that on there actually. Oh, well. Not now. What did I refer to before I asked what the name was? How did I refer to people? Wichasha na wiya. Ki, right? So I'm assuming you already have some prior knowledge as to Wichasha and Wiya. Okay. Does anyone not know what these words meant before you came in here? Can you tell me? Did you notice the pattern of what Wichasha and what's a Wiya?
Wiya. Wichasha.
Washte. Okay. So for those of you listening, man and woman. For those of you logged in, Wichasha is man. Wiya is woman. And then we had this phrase that we've been saying, changed. Táku eníčiyapi. What did I do to change it when I asked about somebody else? Not you. Táku eníčiyapi is what is your name? And so what changed when I asked what his or her name was?
Eníčiyapi.
Eníčiyapi, yup. So instead, we took this out. So this was the same, Táku eníčiyapi. Oh, and I asked you that are taking your notes to try to do the same markings that I do. Even if you don't quite understand what they mean yet, we will go over why we have all these markings and what they mean and what sounds they make. So please try to copy it the way that I write it down. And there's a whole debate and argument about what the right way to write Lakota is, and the reality is that there's no consensus on what the correct way to write is, the way that it is in English and things like that, and it's not looked at the same way. But I choose to write this way and choose to teach this way because I see it as the most conducive to people's correct enunciation. And so that's why I really ask you, I really try to pressure that and encourage that. If people are opposed to that, that's okay. But I still just ask that this is the way that we're writing in here. And when you go home and you practice on your own, it's up to you and what books you want to use and things like that. And there's about 10 different orthographies and different alphabets and ways of writing Lakota language. And our ancestors never did until 1800s and missionaries wrote it down. Okay, so this is he or she. So there's no gender in there. It can be he or she, and that's why when I said we chasha kile Táku eníčiyapi hai, we kile Táku eníčiyapi hai. It's what's his name or what's her name. Either way, it's the same. And when we answer, we'll answer back with the same, just like we did. And you guys caught on to that. So we were speaking Lakota. You guys were speaking Lakota without any English translation. We're just doing that now to make sure everybody has it, and you can copy it down in your notes so that we have it for future reference. Okay, speed round one more time. Tuktél yaúŋ. Wait, that's not gonna be, that's too easy. We all live here. We'll just do it anyways. Tuktél yaúŋ. El wathí. Tuktél yaúŋ. Enítaŋhaŋ el wathí. Tuktél yaúŋ. Wathí. That's true. Wathí. Enítaŋhaŋ el wathí. Tuktél yaúŋ. Tuktél yaúŋ. Watch that. Tuktél yaúŋ. Tuktél yaúŋ. Tuktél wathí hai. Tuktél wathí hai.
I don't know, is it?
Enítaŋhaŋ el yaúŋ.
Yaúŋ.
Cool. Huh? Oh, Enítaŋhaŋ road. Wana. I'm sorry, I have a hard time saying your name. Himana tuktél hai. LT. Warren tuktél hai. You have a Warren. Enítaŋhaŋ LT. Dana tuktél hai. Barbara. What's that? Barbara?
Yeah.
Barbara tuktél hai. Alejandro tuktél hai. Okay, Tyson tuktél hai. Rayan tuktél hai. Nahamie tuktél wathí hua. LT. Watch that.
Or could you say niche?
Yeah, you could say niche or nija. You too, you as well. Nija Enítaŋhaŋ el wathí. Mija Enítaŋhaŋ el wathí. You too or me too. Okay, so we had this question. Tuktél yaúŋ hai or hua. Let's see if somebody can ask me where somebody else lives in Lakota.
Alex Tuktél Rayan Kihe.
Rayan Tuktél Tihe. Rayan.
Oh,
Rayan
Yeah.
Tuktél Tihe. Okay.
Alex, Tuktél Rayan Kihe.
Okay. I would do it the other way around.
Okay, yeah.
So Rayan Tuktél Tihe. Rayan enítaŋhaŋ LT. So what happens to yathí when because this is where do you live? What happens to, how do we ask where somebody else's lives? Tuktél, we say Tuktél, we still say Tuktél. T, that's right. So we get rid of this. We do it in blue like I did before. We're getting rid of the ya, and we're just saying T. Yep. So just to bore you, the intellectual side of this, or the academic side of this is called verb conjugations. And verb conjugations is how we know who we're talking about. And we'll have a whole lesson on how we conjugate verbs. But this is the introduction. So we have Táku eníčiyapi, Alex emáčiyapi, Dana eníchiyapi. So we have first person, second person, third person. Tuktél yatíhe, where do you live? So that's second person. Blank el wathí, enítaŋhaŋ el wathí. So wathí is first person, and then third person, T. enítaŋhaŋ LT. Warren, enítaŋhaŋ LT. Makhúže? You guys with me a little bit? Okay. Misty, if you're watching, if you're logged in, if you could make copies of something for me, that'd be really cool. Now, do I have the thing I need copies of?
Is that fast enough?
Gee, holy.
That was fast.
Now I'm trying to find what I need copied. Hey, what did I do with it? Hey, I don't know if I have that. All right, we'll just move on. Oh, Kaya. Lowáčhiŋ. Taŋyáŋ. Good to have you. We chasha kile Jordan eníchiyapi. Yuha apple. We chasha kile Jordan eníchiyapi. So far we've done Táku eníčiyapi, which you're probably familiar with already, or huo. Táku eníčiyapi huo. So Táku eníčiyapi huo. Jordan emáčiyapi. Tuktél yatíhe.
That way.
Eníluza.
Yeah, American artist.
Oh, Iteshna. You living down here now?
Yeah.
Oh. So Wachichu trashunke. El wathí. Mija. Wachichu trashunke el wathí. Okay, so Jordan, Tuktél tihe.
Tashunko washichu. Chanku.
Huh? You can say that, I guess. LT. Ah, wachte. LT. $5:07. We only have 20 minutes left. You guys want to learn more? Are you guys feeling overwhelmed, or how are you feeling?
One more round or one more
Phrase.
phrase.
One more phrase.
Yeah.
Okay. I have.
Okay, one she phrase.
I'm going to teach you a question with a few different responses to it, but they're like one-word responses. So we're going to try it out. Okay. We're going to try this out. Aha. Iyómakiphi. Tóške yaúŋ or he. Tóške yaúŋ he. Iyómakiphi. We'll go back to this. This is just the name of the slide. Iyómakiphi. Iyómakiphi. Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi. Iyómakšiče. Iyómakšiče. Ona wichazo egnakapo. Wichazo egnakapo. Or wichazo egnakapo. Ona anagopta. Echela anagopta na inila or mihakab eapo. Anagopta na woglakapo. Iyómakiphi. Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakšiče. Iyómakšiče. Lowáčhiŋ. Lowáčhiŋ. Iyómakiphi. Lowáčhiŋ. Lowáčhiŋ. Guys, don't be shy. We're here to learn Lakota, so let's speak it. Okay? Lowáčhiŋ. Lowáčhiŋ. Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakšiče.
Iyómakšiče.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Ímapuze. Ímapuze. Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakšiče.
Iyómakšiče.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Ímapuze.
Ímapuze.
Makhúže. 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 Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakšiče.
Iyómakšiče.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Ímapuze.
Ímapuze.
Makhúže.
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 Mačháŋzeke.
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 Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakšiče.
Iyómakšiče.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Ímapuze.
Ímapuze.
Makhúže.
Makhúže.
Mačháŋzeke.
Mačháŋzeke.
Step. Bluǧó. 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 Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakšiče.
Iyómakšiče.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Ímapuze.
Ímapuze.
Makhúže. Oh, makhúže.
Makhúže.
Mačháŋzeke.
Mačháŋzeke.
Bluǧó.
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 Taŋyáŋ.
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 Taŋyáŋ. Okay, wana dua kiksuya hai. Dua kiksuya. Ah, Mačháŋzeke. Iyómakiphi. Mačháŋzeke.
Mačháŋzeke.
Nale. Makhúže. Ah, Iyómakiphi. Makhúže.
Makhúže.
Le. Ah, Iyómakiphi. Iyómakiphi. Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakšiče. Iyómakšiče.
Iyómakšiče.
Taŋyáŋ.
Bluǧó.
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 Lowáčhiŋ.
You guys know that one. Lowáčhiŋ. Lowáčhiŋ.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Ímapuze.
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 Wachte. Dayan é happy. Okay. Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakšiče.
Iyómakšiče.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Ímapuze.
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 Makhúže.
Makhúže.
Mačháŋzeke.
Mačháŋzeke.
Bluǧó.
Bluǧó.
waúŋ.
Taŋyáŋ.
So they're all in order there. Chawana. Jordan, tóške yaúŋ hai. Tóške yaúŋ hai.
Bluǧó.
Bluǧó hai. Míža Bluǧó. Barbara, tóške yaúŋ hai.
Iyómakiphi.
Iyómakiphi. Mašte. Alejandro, tóške yaúŋ hai.
Lowáčhiŋ.
Lowáčhiŋ? Lowáčhiŋ, Lowáčhiŋ. Mašte. Warren, tóške yaúŋ hai. Taŋyáŋ na Lowáčhiŋ. Kim, tóške yaúŋ hai.
Bluǧó.
Míža Bluǧó. Twin, Dana, tóške yaúŋ hai. Lila Bluǧó. Lila Bluǧó. Hey, I'm sorry. Again, Táku eníčiyapi.
Jimena.
I know her and visit with her all the time too. I'm no good. Makhúže. Jimena, tóške yaúŋ hai.
Mačháŋzeke.
Mačháŋzeke. Lila Mačháŋzeke. I'm sorry. emáčiyapi. Okay. Maštek. Chawana. Oh, we forgot. Wana tua imayugayo. Somebody asked me. Tóške yaúŋ hai. Mie Bluǧó na Lowáčhiŋ. Bluǧó na Lowáčhiŋ. Somebody else asked me. Duako imayugayo. Tóške yaúŋ hai. Imayugayo.
Tóška yaúŋ hai.
Lowáčhiŋ na Bluǧó. Lowáčhiŋ na Bluǧó. Okay, wana. Iníčiyapi. Iníčiyapi. Tóške yaúŋ hai. Or maybe we can, just do tóške yaúŋ hai, and then we'll go around, review the whole thing. Tóške yaúŋ hai.
Bluǧó.
Niche listeners, tóške yaúŋ hai. Tóške yaúŋ huo.
Tóške yaúŋ hai.
How do I say I am? Like,
They're all in the
or
first person.
Diane?
Those are all
Oh,
in the
okay,
first
so I
person.
can just say that. Iyómakiphi. Tóške yaúŋ.
Iyómakiphi. Iyómakiphi. What's that? Wana. Why isn't that showing up? Is that frozen? No. Which one? Waúŋ. Waúŋ. Right here. Waúŋ. Okay, we're not Owa Egnakapo. You can write these down now. You can write down the question. I'm trying to get it to show up. For some reason, it's not showing up on there. There it is. Here's your question. Tóške yaúŋ hai. Tóške yaúŋ ho. So what do you guys think that means? Tóške yaúŋ ho. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Is
Oh, no, put
Tóške how? Or
Yep, Tóške is how.
2019 Alex.
Who uses
Oh, wow, some
Pen
of
and
us
paper
are still
anymore.
stuck in the past.
Okay, and then do we need to talk about what these mean?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so let me ask you guys, see what you guys got. Iyómakiphi, what do you guys think that means?
Happy.
Happy, I'm happy. Usually it refers to, for this case, we kept it simple, but usually it follows something. You're happy about something. So you usually, like a fluent speaker wouldn't just say Iyómakiphi. They would say like Leampetuki Mashtecha Iyómakiphi. It's sunny outside, so I'm happy. Or McDonald's at Iyómakiphi. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, so I'm happy. So yeah, it's usually about something. Iyómakiphi. It's not usually by itself like that. But for the lesson, we just kept it simple. Iyómakšiče, what is that one? I'm sad.
sad.
I'm sad. It could be I'm lonely. I'm having a difficult time. Iyómakšiče. How about Lowáčhiŋ?
Hungry.
Hungry, yeah. Lowáčhiŋ, I'm hungry. And then Ímapuze, I'm thirsty. Makhúže, I'm sick. If you go to Dakota country, Makhúže does not mean I'm sick, so you have to be careful. There's more differences in the dialects besides the L and D. So Makhúže in Dakota country means I'm lazy. So if you tell your boss that you're not going to work because you're kúže, your boss is gonna say you need to come. But here it's I'm sick. Mačháŋzeke, I'm mad, I'm angry. Bluǧó, I'm tired. And waúŋ, I'm doing good, I'm doing okay, I'm doing well, I'm fine. So these are things that you can use on a daily basis every day. So whenever you guys see each other or see me, feel free to ask me, Tóške yaúŋ. I'll probably ask you, Tóške yaúŋ. And you can study. I would suggest making flashcards. Actually, I do have flashcards. I have index cards that you guys can make as flashcards. Make flashcards and write your vocab words on those flashcards and practice. And my suggestion would be when making flashcards, if possible, I know not everybody has the greatest artistic abilities, but try to draw a picture, even if it's just a stick figure or, a smiley face, a picture that you'll know what it means, and try to get the English translation out of your head. And that way you just associate that. You're associating the Lakota word with the feeling, with the image or that expression. So one side a picture, the other side the word. And practice with each other, practice with a loved one, a relative, somebody at home, and practice throughout the day. I'm really inspired and encouraged that you guys all showed up. I had no idea who was gonna be here. I didn't know if I was gonna be one person or two people. I'm really, really moved by all of you being here. I hope that you guys can make it next week. I hope this has been a good experience for you. We're just barely getting started, but I'm impressed with you guys speaking Lakota already. And all the people logged in here, I'm happy you stuck with me too, stuck with us. There's 13 viewers still. So that's awesome. Pilamayapalo. So before we go, we still got 10 minutes left before we eat. Ata lila Lowáčhiŋ. Oh, that's the other thing. While you guys have these all written down, I wanted to clarify and make sure that you guys all realize that these are all in the first person. So this is all how you would respond to that question. So this is the first person, and we're not going to talk about second or third person today with these. It's too many words. But you might start to realize a pattern, certain syllables that might be in all of those words. For example, I'll just give away the main one is what's the main syllable you guys see in all these? Ma. So a lot of times ma refers to, unless it's already in the word somewhere, ma refers to I or myself. It's happening to me. Okay, so you don't have to worry about first person. Those are all first person for you. So when someone asks you, Tóške yaúŋ he, Tóške yaúŋ huo, you can respond with any of those, and that's already about yourself. So I have kids, some of my students get confused sometimes when they say, I'm Makhúže. I say, you don't have to say I am, just Makhúže. It means I'm sick. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, so we'll figure out how to say, are you sick? Well, he or she is sick. We'll get there probably next week. So I'll try to review. What I like to do is try to build on what we've already taught. So next week we'll review a lot of what we're doing today, and I really encourage you guys to practice. So maybe I'll sign that as homework. Get some index cards, or if you don't have index cards, cut some pieces of paper and with these ones and practice these, because this is something, you're not going to ask somebody every day, what's your name? Because most of the people you see on a daily basis, you already know their name. So you're not going to see someone at work tomorrow and say, Táku eníčiyapi, unless you're like me and you have a coworker that you haven't mastered her name down yet. This is more something you can use on a daily basis. Also, the other one, Tuktél yathí, that could come up every now and then, but it's not something you're going to say every single day to the same person. This is something you can use with all of your coworkers that you see every morning when you come in. How Tóške yaúŋ. And a lot of the fluent speakers, the native speakers, they shorten it down. They don't even say that whole thing. Just kind of like, we don't say, hey, how are you doing? We say, hey, what's up? How's it going? How are you? So there's fast speech, just like in English. We shorten things down. We have I don't want to call it slang because it makes it sound like it's not as good or not as proper or something. But there's fast speech, like everyday talk, versus formal talk when you're in front of everybody. So when a lot of fluent speakers, when they're going to ask this question, they're going to say Tóške. Ha, Tóške. Or sometimes they'll say Tóške. I should do that. This is my auntie, so she keeps me in line. Chawana. This is I'm gonna challenge you guys now. Wana. Ikichi yukapo, wokichi glaka piktalo. Táku eníčiyapi he, Táku eníčiyapi huo. Tuktél yathí he, Tuktél yathí huo. Tukté Oyáte enítaŋhaŋ huo, enítaŋhaŋ he. Tóške yaúŋ he. Waúŋ topa, ikichi yukapi. Wana. Num yashkapo.
Ask anybody the question.
Bring it on.
I'll try to do it without your notes. Yaki he hanta.
Brian, Mačháŋ. $119, that's right.
Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Emátaŋhaŋ.
Hi, my
I don't know. How do I say it?
Bolivia, Oyáte,
Q.Tóške, Lowáčhiŋ.
Tukté, Oyáte, enítaŋhaŋ.
Iyóŋ. Bluǧó.
Third person.
Happy tired.
Like I'm saying,
Tóške.
Study the alphabet. We're gonna practice it
Yeah.
next week. That way we'll
Was it one of these you're not using?
This one.
So I use that last, that dial. And I type.
It's a Bluǧó hash dial. Right, teach apps,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm Bluǧó hash dial.
Do you know the
You got dial.
free? I took like a couple of classes. Just, you know, 2 or 3
Yeah.
sessions online.
Actually, that Ímapuze.
Chica lesson.
Thursday.
Chica lesson.
That's a week ago.
Eníchiyapi, right? He said her name is
Eníčiyapi.
Eníchiyapi.
Eníčiyapi.
We're only talking about you to do the homework.
Enítaŋhaŋ. Like Kim Eníchiyapi. Muyaki like Kim Eníchiyapi. And Kim Enítaŋhaŋ. Barbara Eníchiyapi. Muyaki like Barbara Eníchiyapi. Sorry, I'm pointing at you with this. Kind of rude. Táku Eníchiyapi. Táku Eníchiyapi. Alejandro Eníchiyapi. Michasha hai Alejandro Eníchiyapi. Vichasha kile Tyson Eníchiyapi. Wian kile Ryan Eníchiyapi. Večetuje. Aha. Okay, Mie. Táku emáčiyapi. Alex. Or you're talking to me, so you would say Alex eníčiyapi. Aha.
How'd you say Emi?
Mia.
Oh, Mia.
And me?
La new.
Mie, as for me, Mie. Yeah, Mie. So that wraps it up. It's 5:30. Won't you tapi iyéhantualo. So we're gonna eat, and then so you guys can stick around and we can visit and get to know each other a little bit better. Sorry for all the people watching. How many people we got still? 13 still. So they won't be able to join us to eat. We're gonna shut the stream off. But please join us again next Thursday. Just to review real quick what we learned today is Táku eníčiyapi huo. Táku eníčiyapi he. What is your name? Blank emáčiyapi. My name is whatever it is. Tuktél yathí he. Tuktél yathí huo. Where do you live? The answer would be blank el wathí. Tukté Oyáte enítaŋhaŋ he. Tukté Oyáte enítaŋhaŋ huo. Which people are you from? And the answer is blank Oyáte emátaŋhaŋ. And then we learned Tóške yaúŋ huo. Tóške yaúŋ he. And our various answers here: Iyómakiphi, Iyómakšiče, Lowáčhiŋ, Ímapuze, Makhúže, Mačháŋzeke, Bluǧó, and Taŋyáŋ. So that's, and then we talked a little bit about third person. So we learned first person, second person, and a little bit about third person. And we're going to move forward with some of these and talking about those second person and third person next week. I also want to cover the alphabet next week and the orthography and why we use the symbols and sounds. So I really hope that you guys come back. It'll be a good lesson next week. It's a little bit academic. There'll be some that's a time where I allow you to have your notes out as we're going through the lesson. And but it'll be an eye opener for you, and it'll really help you to self-study at home with some of the materials that are written in the orthography, so that you're confident in speaking it, because you know what the sound, you know what the alphabet is telling you, the sound that you should be making once you've gone through that lesson. So I really hope people come on, and I hope our live stream people sign back on next Monday at the same time, 4:30 or 4 o'clock to 5:30. And yeah, so lila pilamaya palo gawita unhipicha lila Iyókpia waúŋ Iyómakiphi doksha ke wochichiakapik pilamayapalo itakiapi. I hope that this can save when I end stream.
We gotta sit here for another hour.
Do it all over again.
I just don't know. Does anyone ever have experience with YouTube Live? I'm gonna end it and hopefully it saves.
So then you could look